Hey everyone, welcome to this video introducing the instructions for your major research assignment in this class. So your research project this semester is going to be looking at the social impacts of a particular technology that you have selected in the proposal assignment. And the major research project is the big one. It's the research that you put in all semester long to showcase the social impacts of your selected technology. So the final due date for this assessment is the 16th of April in 2021. So in terms of what it is that you are going to be up to, this assessment is the bigger piece of the two major pieces that you have done for me over the course of the semester. So the first, of course, was the proposal assignment. And in that proposal, you told me a little bit about what it is that you wanted to study, and you drafted up some learning objectives, learning statements, activities, prompts, and got together a few resources to get you started on your research project. This Sutori research seminar is the culmination of all of that work that you have been doing since the proposal. So it's worth 25% of your grades, so not to be started at the last minute is another polite way of saying that. And what you are going to be doing is using the Sutori format that you are getting to know by taking this course with me. So Sutori is the name of a web-based timeline making program that I'm using and collectively we are using as a way to curate information in this course. So you are going to be using it as the delivery device for your major research project. So instead of writing an essay, major research paper, you are going to be taking that same information that you would be gathering for a research paper and using Sutori as your mode of communication. Pardon me there. So you will have come to know Sutori from our notebooks. In fact, I'm just going to flip over to one of our notebooks that you will be using in this upcoming course. And you can see here how Sutori basically creates a way for us to curate and share information. And what you are going to be doing for your major research paper is using this format, the same format as we use in our notebooks in this course, for your research project. So it's really exciting, and this is the third semester I've had students use this format, and it is super cool, the things that students have come up with and put together. So I'm really excited that you get to join this club as well. So you might be asking, well, why are we using this format instead of some other way? And it's great because using Sutori encourages multiple level thinking. So you have to comprehend, you have to apply, you have to analyze, you have to synthesize and evaluate information. So you're doing a lot of upper order thinking in order to put together a project of this sort. So this prepares you for some of your upper year level courses and is great practice for just being in the workplace, because you're going to be incorporating all of these skills no matter what area of study you are taking and no matter what your career ultimately ends up being. So this is a great way to practice that with a lot of support. You are also going to be strengthening your visual communications skills in this exercise. So what Sutori allows us to do is to weave together text and various mediums in addition to images in a way that tells the story of your selected topic in a way that's engaging and uses all of our 21st century skills like visual literacy, like media literacy. So you're going to be doing a lot of really interesting things in that regard. And of course, this supports discussion and challenge and engagement between you and your fellow students. And let's face it, it's way more exciting and challenging than writing a term paper. And for my part, it's so much better than reading them. I'm not gonna lie. These Sutoris come out so great, and I'm really excited for you to take part. You're gonna love it. So the task is for you to curate a well-informed, well-researched, in-depth, thoughtful, and interactive research project on the social impact of a selected technology. And you're going to be weaving in things that you've learned from the course as we go along in the weeks to come. So really what you're doing is demonstrating and highlighting the things that you found really interesting in terms of the theory and application of the things that we're learning in this course. So there are requirements. You need to have a title with a background image. So I'll just show you what that looks like here. Having this background image, a title, you're going to be putting your name and your program and all that good stuff there. You are going to be adding in a learning statement with 3 objectives. So I have something similar here. I just want to shrink this little bit here. I think I've gone out of the frame. Let's see if I make it a bit bigger, if we get anything better. No, I've forgotten how to shrink that thing, so I'm sorry if that's just gaping there. But back to my point. So you'll see here I've included our learning objectives and statements of what you're going to be learning. I've included a little bit about the learning activities, so what you can include in yours, or you can make up your own, which is exciting too. Minimum of 8 separate sections of text. If you are using work that's referenced to another author, make sure that you use in-text citations in APA style, so you get lots of practice doing that. And then other requirements, you need to have references to 2 academic sources. There should be 3 different terms or concepts that you are using from our learning materials. You should have at least 5 images, 2 learning prompts, 2 activities, using 2 secondary learning resources, so these can be podcasts, video, whatever you come up with will be great there. And you'll be including a bibliography at the bottom of your Sutori, which is really easy because there's a bibliography function. Yay! So just to give you an example here, some learning prompts that you can use are things like a case study, which is a really nice way to encourage engagement. Think stops are very popular. Sorry, my little dog is chewing on a bone back there, very noisily at that. So yes, case studies, think stops. In terms of activities, having a quiz that students can complete is really fun, easy to program in Sutori. If I can do all of this technology stuff, you can definitely do it, because I'm not a technological person whatsoever. So you're welcome to turn to our learning, our modules and our notebooks in order to get some inspiration for what you can shape yours to look like. But please don't feel limited. If you come across some different kinds of activities and exercises that you would like to include, yeah, let's do it. I think it's great. So I do have a section in the instructions on what it is that I'm looking for when I evaluate your seminars later this semester. So that gives you an idea of the criteria that I'm using when I'm looking at your work. I have information on how to submit your seminar. So what you are going to be doing is submitting the link to your seminar. And we're submitting the link to a journal so that we can share it. And the reason why we're sharing it is, spoiler alert, part of our final exam has to do with engaging the Sutori research seminars of another student. So let's keep that in mind as we're thinking about our seminars. And of course, a little section on how to get started. It can seem really overwhelming to start a project of this size. And even though in your proposal you've come up with a plan and received some feedback, you might not know how to get started, some of the more technical aspects of it. So I've included things like that here for you. There's a Sutori how-to section, so lots of information from Sutori about how to create a story, some inspiration that you can glean from the Sutoris of other people, how to share your Sutori, as well as frequently asked questions. There's a section on learning objectives. I did include these in our proposal assignment, but just to make things a little more convenient for you, I've included them here. There's some information on referencing and citation in APA 7, so you are welcome to use these resources, including and especially the great reference series that we have at the Georgian College Library. So check that out at that link. I also have a few points on visual communication tips. I know for some of us we take for granted that certain colors or certain ways of putting together ideas work, but there are some really fascinating theories in design, and especially visual communication design, that you can benefit from in thinking about how to put together your Sutori research seminar. So have a go at these. There's also some tips on writing and editing for those students who maybe struggle with that part of the equation. There's a few things that you can do there. And of course, stress reduction and distractions have to be a little fun, right? So I've included an article, a very academic article, on how looking at pictures of animals can indeed help us focus, as well as ready access to cute emergency. Speaking of which, before I sign off,
come here, little lumpy. Let's go say hi to the peoples. Yeah. We're going to say hi to our students. Hi, everybody. Hi. Poppy says hello. Erna's being quite bad. Look how big she is. She's growing so fast. She's a good girl, too. So that's all I had to say about our Sutori seminar major assignment. I wanted you to have this video so that you can come back to it whenever you need a little refresher on the instructions, or if you find that things are not clear at all, you can tell me about it through an email and I can help give you some more direction. Excuse me one sec. There we go. Squirmy puppies do not make for helpful co-hosts. All right, everyone. I hope you're having a great day and that these instructions and this video are helpful for you. But if not, you let me know about it. Send me an email. Okay. Bye.